AAA. Matt Sindlinger of Charles City against Paul Weltha of Ames. Each school has a black uniform. Started out with a 5-point move, I believe, by Sindlinger of Charles City. He had a takedown and I think 3 back points. And Weltha of Ames has just come back on a reversal, making it 5-2. And Weltha is in the top position. Looks like Charles City is the state champion team.
Well, it's the first one ever for that town, and rich tradition of wrestling.
Sindlinger.
Well, he's down now, and Weltha's really got a lot of pressure on him. Well, he's got him tied up with the arm up in front, starting to drive him toward the leg. That's the cradle position that he's after.
Cross-face cradle. Sindlinger, that's a familiar name, too.
Yes, his brother was a 3-time state champion wrestling for Charles City.
And is wrestling tonight and tomorrow in the Big Ten Championships for Iowa.
Well, he's a center of the team now. Young Sindlinger here, Matt. Looks like he got maybe scraped in the eye or the lip.
They grow them big there in the Sindlinger family. His coach is Nick Hobbs. Jack Mendenhall is the Ames coach. Ames already has 1 state champion, Bob Thompson, at 155 pounds. Caution.
I don't know who that was against. I saw him hold his hand up in the air, but I don't know who the caution was against.
I don't either.
Well, he's blocked the arm on the whistle. You know, that start, when you take that arm away, oftentimes takes the hips with it because the man gets extended. So it takes a little bit of energy to draw the hips back up, get your knees under you.
Weltha is on top in this position, and Sindlinger's warned for stalling on the bottom.
Well, he just did a nice rear lift. When he took him up into the air, he changed directions real quick and spun him down. And Weltha's putting a lot of pressure on young Matt Sindlinger here. Going to have to build himself back up, get to his feet, or the referee will be back on him for stalling. Okay, so he just called the top man for stalling.
Well, they're even now.
Yeah, now they're even.
5-2, but you see Weltha on top hasn't been able to put Sindlinger over on for any back points, and that's what he needs.
He's taking that arm away in a jam. What's happening is maybe he's not getting him over, but he's wearing him out.
Crossface.
He spent a lot of energy here in the bottom, and he's putting that crossface on. To make that real effective, the man's got to get way out in front, anchor the outside of the leg, and drive him back to it. Can't pull the leg to the head. It's too powerful. So he's in this position. He's got to post the outside leg with a hand, then run out around the head and drive his head back down to the leg. You got to want to do that. You know, you got to want to get him over. It means you got to give up that rear safety position back there. Go ahead and take it.
We're in the last 30 seconds of the second period. It's 5-2 score. And as far as we can tell, each man has been warned for inactivity. This is the AAA division of the heavyweight class. We have 1 class yet to go, the super heavyweights, and we'll be following the AAAs there to start with. Jeff Koppel of Urbandale involved in that one.
Well, he got to his feet that time, tried to wing roll him, you know, tried to reach back with his elbow, catch that wing. Just didn't get back down under him enough to make the roll effective. There's only 15 seconds to go. Weltha from Ames is putting pressure on him.
In between the legs now.
If he gets that lace right or that over and under right, it's real hard for the man on the bottom to do anything except not go to his back.
The period ends, but actually it was a fruitless one unless for Weltha, unless he was able to wear Sindlinger down enough that he could get some points from him in the third period. Right, there's the team scores. Boy, that's a race.
Well, Marshalltown has nobody left, so it looks like Charles City's going to win that championship that they've been after. Of course, Clinton moved up ahead to take third.
Weltha is out. 5-3 is the score. Now he goes in on a takedown. Maybe he did wear Sindlinger down a bit. And the score is tied, 5-all. So we have a match here.
Yes, we do. Well, he's been rather workmanlike at what he's doing, you know. Here he just steps back in. Now watch him run the pipe. Just pull the leg down and in. Pulls the man right down to where there's no brace there. Sets him right on his rear.
1:40 to go. These are the heavyweights. And Weltha, who's been tough on top.
Well, I wouldn't anticipate now that it will end up 5-5 because Weltha's been very aggressive on top. If he can just be a little more aggressive, he might be able to get the near fall, or he might be able to get Sindlinger called for stalling. He just has to be able to move away from safety here and let Sindlinger hurt himself. He's got to get up out of there.
Well, you made that point again that he's staying back on the leg rather than going around to the head on the crossface. And he's called. That's going to hurt him.
Oh, yeah, he got called for stalling or locking hands.
Locked hands.
Locking hands because Sindlinger wasn't all the way up. The weight was not off his hands yet. Can lock as soon as that man takes the supporting parts off the mat.
Now Weltha may let Sindlinger go. He does. Feeling that he took him down last time and has a chance again. Sindlinger of Charles City. His team already has the state championship. There's the takedown for Weltha. It's even up.
When he put him down that time, he really lit kind of hard. Maybe knocked him a little bit. I don't know whether he lit on his chin or his head.
We'll see.
We'll see him step in, follow that with a step himself, pulls him right up, turns him. I'm not too sure he came down. Maybe hurt his chin. Maybe stunned him a little bit.
Tough on the knee there too, I think. That was maybe what stopped it. That seems to be the problem. Sindlinger, I don't know, Sindlinger, when Weltha took his leg in the air, there was no other leg there.
Well, he pulled it up so fast that the man didn't have a chance to let flexibility work for him.
And unfortunately, it put him in a bad spot there. We hope that knee is okay. There's a very special time coming up, by the way, on Iowa Public Television called Festival from the 6th to the 16th, an 11-day period, spectacular program. We ask you to join Friends of Iowa Public Television. Festival kicks off on Thursday the 6th at 7:30 with a concert by Peter, Paul, and Mary, all the songs that made them popular. You can also enjoy country music, a 15-year salute to Masterpiece Theater, Benny Goodman, Harry James, Al Jarreau, Elvis, Lena Horne, many others. I'm looking forward to a complete performance of Follies by Sondheim on the 16th. Tune in March 6th through the 16th for Festival, and be sure to call and join Friends while you're enjoying TV worth watching here on Iowa Public Television.
You see, as he picks this leg, he starts to pull it in. There's the other leg, just slides right out. Now, right there's where the knee gets twisted. You can see it come down, and just a twist on that knee. And in that position that it's in, it's probably on the inside. You know, you can see him sitting down trying to maneuver it, see whether he gets that click in there or not.
Matt Sindlinger. He's going to go back to work again. Give it a shot. The score is 7-7. And we have 56 seconds left. Weltha of Ames has had to come from behind twice. He's only a junior, by the way. And Sindlinger is a senior.
He's going to intentionally push him out of there and give him the point.
He's going to take the 1-point deficit, assuming that he can take Sindlinger down. He's been able to do it twice.
Well, he steps in deep on that single. We didn't see Sindlinger's first takedown because we were on another mat, so we don't have any idea what Sindlinger did to take Weltha down. So far, he's just had to kind of defend himself against that long stepping single that Weltha tries.
"30 seconds to go." Coach Jack Mendenhall.
Well, he's got it again right there. He stepped in and took it away from him.
And now that puts Weltha ahead by 1. And again, the leg is a problem for Sindlinger. He goes back to the center. We have 24 seconds to go.
He just steps in, takes it away. He's picking it hard. Lifts it up, and there he just tries to block the other one, drive him down.
Here is the tournament physician coming out to take a look at Sindlinger's leg.
Well, I don't know how much time he'll have left. He's going to have to make a decision pretty soon whether he wants to wrestle or not, or default.
He knows very well what's going through Sindlinger's mind, that this is a state championship match. There's less than a half a minute to go. You aren't going to make me quit. And the physician is saying, I don't like to see knees hurt for life. So here we go.
Doctor says
they're going to
no.
stop it. And the doctor wins. And it's unfortunate for Matt Sindlinger, but it's a victory for a junior of Ames, state champion heavyweight Paul Weltha. And the little Cyclones go home with 2 championships.
Right. That's in the long run, you got to think about the athlete. That's what we're all here for, doctors, officials, coaches. Best to look after the health of the athlete.
I think they must have all the awards from heavyweight right through super heavyweight now, because there's no wrestling yet to go. We'll have the awarding of the team championships too.
5th place, Kelly McKeever, Sioux City East. 4th place, John Lindeman, Linmar Marion. 3rd place, Dave Turner, Clinton. 2nd place, Matt Sindlinger, Charles City. And the 3A heavyweight champion from Ames, Paul Weltha.